father used to have sex with him. Think about it. I know that's like a guy's ultimate fantasy. A young guy anyway, but it really messed him up. He lives in a Jeep. I've been incested by my brother, my father, and my sister. It's a chain. My father doesn't show his feelings. He's a genius doctor, but he's like so dead. I took care of him for a while when he left my mother. We kept house. That was the happiest time of my life. When he got married again, I started this primal, wailing, jilted crying thing. Everybody was embarrassed. It was so obvious. I ended up on the street. I was a junkie.
So what about your other brother?
You know about him?
Yeah.
And he's my stepbrother.
Oh?
I don't want anything from him, Bradley.
But didn't he do anything to help you out when you fell on hard times?
Well, yeah. Well, he's why I left L.A. My identity was in danger.
Identity? Do you know who this is?
Steven Spielberg.
Wrong. It's me with $500 million and a beer.
I don't understand.
Sometimes characters and obstacles be overcome. How do you like your job?
I love it. It's a great part. I chanted for it.
Oh, that's right. You're a Buddhist.
Chanter. I'm a chanter. I chant for things I want.
What's the chant?
I hope you don't mind, Bradley. I can't tell you that.
Okay.
It's just some words.
All right.
You say them over and over.
Uh-huh.
If it wasn't for these words, I'd be in an insane asylum today. Like my mother. She made a house out of like a box and lived outdoors. Out of the winter snow, she forbore to come in. I wish she chanted. I wish I could go back in time and give her the chant.
Good too. So you're seeing Victor.
How'd you know?
It's obvious the way you look at him.
I chanted for him.
What do you mean?
I chanted. That's how I got him.
He likes you too.
Think so? How can you tell?
He wrote a new scene for the movie. He's building up your part.
That has nothing to do with anything.
Oh, the director thinks it does.
George thinks that what?
Well, it's all right. It's natural. It may even be good for the film.
What?
I thought you'd end up with George, not Victor. But what do I know?
Well, every movie has like one central person behind it. Sometimes it's the director. Sometimes it's the writer.
Sometimes it's the producer.
I didn't mean to leave you out.
Bear with me, Brenda. But everybody knows you're the star of the movie.
But I'm just happy to be included with so many talented people.
Bear with me, Brenda. Victor got very lucky. This script could be a good movie. But if George hadn't picked it up, if George hadn't decided, I'm doing this, Victor would be off Broadway. Maybe that's where he belongs.
This script is so wonderful.
Bear with me, Brenda.
Sorry.
This is an $8 million movie. We're shooting for $5. Numbers don't work. I'm under a little pressure right now, so maybe that's what makes me indiscreet. But you're the star of the movie, Brenda. Not the writer, not the director, and not me. And certainly not Colette.
You don't think she's good?
She's a stage actress. This is film.
But she seems really good to me.
She's a stage actress.
Oh, you mean she's too big?
Way too big. She makes these faces. They're grotesque. I don't know, they're supposed to be cute. It's grotesque. It's kabuki. I mean, I've been sitting in the dailies and her film's getting a lot of laughs. Where it shouldn't get a lot of laughs.
Oh no.
Your stuff, sensational.
But I haven't done anything yet. Except the staircase.
There's a shot. I look up to answer him. I said to George, she's gonna be a star.
What did he say?
He nodded. He sort of agreed. He moved his shoulders. I mean, he couldn't have agreed with me.
I find it really hard to know what he's thinking.
He's weak.
You know, Colette seems really good to me.
I know that this is going to sound cold, but she's a stiff. Her eyes, they're dead.
What does Peter think?
Peter, all Peter cares about is the light. He's a gadget geek. He's a cameraman. He's not interested in human beings. You know that light meter he keeps on lining up to your face?
Oh, is that what that is?
What did you think it was?
A makeup analyzer?
Never mind. That's all Peter cares about. The reading on the meter. If he tells you after a take that was really good, he means he liked the exposure. He's not interested in acting, not interested in the story. He's not even interested in money. He's an idiot. I hope savant. George, on the other hand, he is a golden boy. Acres of brains, connections forever. More charms than Salome. A cunning fuck. But he's weak. And weak is death in a director.
So you're telling me the movie's no good?
No, that's not what I'm telling you, Brenda. I'm telling you that I've been in dailies. And we've had an idea what this movie was supposed to be. But the movie's now talking back to us. The movie is telling us what it is. And if we ignore that, and if we ignore what the movie's telling us, then we've blown it. Then movie's no good. Then we have a bad movie.
So what's the movie telling us?
The movie is saying that you, not Colette, is a star. The movie's saying it's tired. The movie's saying it's too long. It wants to get rid of 7 scenes. And the movie is saying the director is weak. So we gotta be strong.
Who?
You and me. And by default, or through you, Victor.
What about Victor?
Well, you seem to have some influence on him. He wrote a scene for you.
It was his idea.
Brenda, the point is we can save the movie.
Look, I don't know.
The director is weak.
I don't know how to judge a director, Bradley. This is my first movie.
The director should be strong. Very strong.
Well, I guess that's true.
You should tell the writer, look, it's too long, we don't have the money, we gotta cut out 7 scenes.
What scenes?
Not your scenes, Colette's scenes.
But she's the star. Everybody thinks she's great. She'd be so upset.
You're the star of the picture.
I don't know.
The story, the ending's too pat. It should be more mysterious. If we cut Colette out, there will be more mystery there where she was.
That's true.
But that's a good point you're making. We would need some money.
Money? I didn't make the point. You
Well,
needed...
We need some bridge scenes to span the Colette gaps, and so Dustin Murphy's your brother.
I don't like people to know that.
No? Well, this what got you the job in the picture.
That's not true.
Down you and another girl, and your brother was somebody famous. A little of that sparkle rubbed off in you, and made you just a little more attractive to George.
I chanted to get this job.
I'm sure the other girl chanted too, but her brother wasn't a movie star.
He's not my brother, he's my step-brother.
If he heard that you were on the verge of making the business, if he heard that you were on the verge of becoming another major breadwinner in the family tree, would he help you out?
What kind of help?
Money! Ching ching! Money!
You know, a lot of people have tried to take advantage of my connection to Dustin, but you gotta be the clumsiest.
Maybe that's my charm.
We haven't established you have any charm. You're gonna make me a star.
I could.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Now we've established a common language. What do you think?